Thank you for that introduction. Just had a few comments, and hopefully I'll be hearing more from all of you tonight than you will be hearing from me. I think that's the way it's supposed to work. As someone who is supposed to be representing the people and be a representative of the people. Well, I am Kris Hammond. I'm running for chairman of the City Council. And I'm concerned because, as Ron mentioned earlier, the voters really haven't had a choice. There were years in which there was also a Republican on the same ballot as Mr. Mendelson, but that Republican was running for in a race in which two people could vote for two. This will be a race in which it will be person versus person. It's straight on competition here, and that's one of the things I want to talk to you tonight is about competition. But I am concerned about the city and how it's divided, and I hope that I can be the unifier that the city needs, and I'll tell you why in a moment here, why I think it can be that unifier. But I want to give you a little bit about my background. I worked at the Department of Justice Civil Rights Division for the last 10 years. I left just this past May, a couple of months ago. And I enforced our civil rights laws, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, sex, national origin, and religion. Many people in the section where I work, the employment litigation section, hope that eventually Congress will extend these protections to sexual orientation. And I think we will see that someday. And so I'm hopeful about that. But I also served as advisory neighborhood commissioner. That is a nonpartisan race right here in the District of Columbia. And I was elected in November of 2006, and I served one term there. And that election, actually, it was like the Rainbow Coalition. I had people of every race. And what I mean by every race, didn't have the full census profile, but I had African Americans, white folks. I had a Hispanic working the polls for me that day. I had an Asian woman working the polls for me that day. And every party, I had Green Party support, Democrat support, Republican support, no party support. And I know that I will be calling up people and asking Democrats that I know, have known for several years, and then they know that they've debated many of the issues with me. And they know that I'm going to be fair and I'm going to listen to people. And that's why I think that they will support me. I want to tell you a little bit more about my background, go a little ways back, more so than the last 10 years, to 6th grade. Elementary school was not the most pleasant experience for me. I was regularly bullied during my elementary school years. So I was the odd guy out, and I was excluded. I was over here and everyone was over there. I was the most unpopular kid in the class. And I know what it's like to be excluded, to be one of those people that no one talks to. And I know that all of you have suffered discrimination throughout your lives at some point. And as best as I can relate to that, I can say that I have experienced that in my childhood. I have a sense of, some fractional sense of what you must go through every day. So I'm glad that our society is moving forward, and I want to thank all of you for being involved in the Republican Party. I think it's vitally important. Right now, society has not yet come along, and not everyone accepts you, unfortunately. And our party does not fully accept you. So it's like it's a double hit there. And I know that through all of your efforts that I have seen over the years, you are going to advocate to ensure equal rights. And I think that is, just by going out and helping candidates, you are making a difference. You show people that why people are excluding you, it just doesn't matter. It's not, it has nothing to do with your ability to succeed or to help the party. So I'm really encouraged by all the work you all do, and I'm just thankful that you are have stayed in the Republican Party.